We'll start here about horizontal join, which means merging datasets. Okay, so let me start with this example. Since we have completed, with what, guys? How to go for making appending of the datasets? Yes or no, everyone?
Yes.
Right? So let me add one. This is called vertical join, means appending datasets. Right. So now we will be doing here with horizontal join, means merging datasets, right? So we'll be starting with merging datasets in Python by multiple examples. Okay, let me do this here. What we'll do first, we'll go for importing these two datasets. So close this file. I'll be going for importing the dataset which is called horizontal join. This is the file which I would import now for student education, student experience. How to go for appending dataset as merging datasets? Now we'll do these multiple examples here from taking data. First, I'll go to the folder. I'll copy this path. I'll write here import pandas as pd,
By NP.
import numpy as np, file underscore path r with the Unicode, given the file path, file name. I want to right click, rename, copy to give this file name to .xlsx. Then I'll be writing here the table I want to read for, that is called student education. So I'll say student underscore education bracket start equals to pd.read underscore excel bracket start file path sheet underscore name is going to be, this is the sheet name. Copy this and paste it here. Same thing, I'll also copy here for student experience. There I want to take it here, rename with student experience. Now if I say print bracket start student education, print bracket start student experience, if you run this query, what do you see? Student education details given, student experience details also given out here. Now we'll talk about merging rules, merging dataset rules. What is merging datasets rules? First of all, number one, identify
Source and target to
identify the left
and right.
table and right table. Second, identify the common field in
Yes.
both the tables. These two things is very important before going for merging datasets. Same thing, you have a rule for appending datasets also. Hey guys, do you remember appending datasets rule which I said you?
Yes.
What is that appending datasets rules?
So there it was source and target.
Right. So let me go ahead and identify this. Right. Now we'll talk about appending right. Number one, identify the source and the
Target
target
table.
table. Second, see the source to the target table, number of
Column.
columns,
Data types. Same.
column name, and data
Data
type.
type.
Yes or no,
Yes.
everyone? So this is how the rule that we need to follow for appending datasets, and this is how we have to follow the rule for merging datasets. Clear? Now, what we'll do here, since we have given a left table to right table, in this previous example, the left table name is what?
Student
Student
education.
education. The right table name is what?
Student
Student
experience.
experience. The common field name is what?
And
When you run this query, what is the common field name?
student ID.
So it is going to be student ID. Now, since these three things have been decided, now let's go for doing it here. What will you do first? Since it is given for merging these data sets, now the syntax which we want to write, we'll write the syntax this way. Merging, we'll discuss about the merging part. Joining, for merging data sets are two types. Yes or no?
Yes.
One is inner join. Second one is called
Join.
outer join. Further, outer join divided into what?
Full outer join.
Full outer join. Full outer join is
Unmatched.
going to give us what?
Unmatched.
Unmatched
Join.
join. Then you have
Left outer join. Left null join. Right outer join. Right null join.
right outer join, right null join. What is inner join? It takes
Common elements from
common
both the
records
table.
from both the table. What is full outer join? It takes
Both
both
common and
common
uncommon.
and uncommon records from both the tables. Yes or no?
Yes.
Unmatched join,
It takes only the uncommon records.
it takes only the uncommon records from both the tables. What is left join? It takes all the records
Records of the left table, which
from
are
the
present.
left table and
Common records
common common records from the
right table.
right table. What is left null join? It takes the records
From the left
in
table,
the
which are not
left
present in the
table and not in the
right
right
table.
table. What you call this? Left outer join takes all the records from the right outer
Right
join, right table, and common records from the left
left table.
table. And how to go for this example here? It takes records in the
Right table and not in the left table.
not in the left table. Does it make sense to all of you guys? Is that clear? Right? So ultimately, what we will do here, we'll take these two tables, we'll show them what is the output in inner join. So getting the output for inner join, right? What is going to come when you merge these two tables with inner join?
5 records S1 to S1.
You'll be getting records from this table like this way. Does it make sense? Everyone? Okay. So this is the output for when you go for making this inner join. Now, when you say, I want to go for full join, what output will come?
9.
All common, uncommon
2.
record from the right. Ultimately, you'll get the output like this. Yes or no, guys, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. When you say, I want to go for unmatched join, right? How will you
On
go for unmatched join? Which is
S6
not
S7.
common from both the tables are going to come in. Yes or no, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Right. When you say, I want to go for left join, what will happen in left join? It will take
All the
entire
records
part of left and common from the right
right
only.
table.
When you say, I want to go for left null join, what will happen? It will take the record which is the left table, not in the right table. Yes or no? When you say, I want to see the result for
left, right join.
right join. What does it mean? It will take the
Record
entire
from right
record from the
table as well as
right
common record.
table and common record from
Not from left table. Left table.
left table. Yes or no? Right? When you say I want to go for right
Null
null
join.
join, it will take only the record in the right table, not in the left table.
Left.
Is this clear to all of you guys?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So ultimately, what we will do here, we will be going for explaining this into the joining part. So I will just take my snipping tool, going back here. First of all, I'll go for presenting this. I'll go for joining this table. When it's come to in our join, when it comes to inner join, the output that I want to see here is going to be the output of this. So go back to this, mark down, paste it, select only from here and run. This is the inner join output I want to see. Now the question is coming, how will you get this inner join output and what program you write here? You write what? Import
Pandas SPD.
pandas as pd, import
NumPy.
numpy as np, and you have a left dataset. What is that? You created just before here. You have created a table called these two. Right.
Yeah.
So you have these two table. In this left dataset is going to what, guys?
Student education.
Right dataset is going to what, guys?
Student experience. And the
Common
common student ID.
field is going to be what? Is going to be your
And ID.
student underscore id.
Right.
Right. Now the question is coming, how to go for merging these data sets, right? So to merge the data sets, you write here student information, which pd.merge. This is the function which we have to use, where you define your left table,
Student education.
define your right table,
Correct.
right? Then how you are going to do this as inner on, which is going to the common field as student id. This is how you have to run this program to print your student information, which is going to give you the output of common records 0 to 5, S1 to S5, student name, gender, education details, year of experience, company and salary information is also coming. Does it make sense to all of you guys, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? Now we'll talk about full join. Since we completed inner join, now let's talk about full join. So how to go for full join? You have given the output is for full join. So I'll just copy this here, going back to this markdown, paste it here. I'll be removing this all and run. This is the full join output. So how will you go for getting this full join? Copy this code here. In this, instead of inner join, you will be writing what? Outer. That's it. If you run this query, ultimately the output is coming of what? S1 to S5 having all the information. S6, S7 is having the information. From the left table, right table is nothing. It's coming as NaN. From the right table, S8, S9 information is there. What is not in the left table is coming as NaN. Does it make sense to all of you guys how to get this output, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right. Right. Now we'll go for understanding unmatched join. So how to go for unmatched join? Here is the output here. You can select this, copy this. I'll go to this way. What is happening? You have to go for choosing markdown to paste. You can remove this all is not required. Simply say run. This is the unmatched join. How to get unmatched join from the output of full join? Now let me show you here. You get this output for what, guys? Full join only? Yes or no? Right? Now from this student information, I write un_matched. This is the new dataset name. And what you will write here is that take the student information table, start the bracket, bracket end and close. Then you have to use after the function reset_index bracket drop is equal to true. That is what you write. Why? Because when you go for getting only the unmatched records from a table, the row number you don't want to show this. The row number is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 or whatever it is there. In between, what you can do here, you can select here, call this bracket start, call this as a table name. Then you can select either way the student name is missing. So I can say here either way student name is missing or student year of experience is missing. That is what I want to choose it here. So I'll say I can choose student name dot is null bracket start, and I'll say close the bracket. There I want to put another condition to this. If in this table the field name year of experience is also null. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to select the data. Either way student name is null or this pipe vertical bar means or. Now if I run this query over here, it is going to get me the output of unmatched records only. Does it make sense to all of you guys, everyone? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So can you
Right?
explain once again
Can
this
I
last
explain once
syntax?
more time?
So what I'm saying here, unmatched is what? Either way student name is null or year of experience is coming null. Any one column from the left to right. That is where you want to go for unmatched records. Yes or no? So
Yes.
what I'm doing here, first I get the full join. In this full join, I'm giving a condition. This table, either way, the student name is null or student year of experience is null. Only select those records from the table. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll give more examples after this. Just have a look at it. Now let me go and start with what? Your left joint, right? So let's start with your left joint. In this left joint, what you want to achieve? You want to achieve this output. So go to choose markdown, copy paste. Before the last image, remove everything that you have, run. This is the left join output which is coming. What you want to achieve in the left out join, now let me show you here. You have the same code is written here. For example, you are given the same code as here. However, in this, you just have to write left. Now, if you call this query, print with this table name, ultimately, the output is coming up entire part of left, common from the right, and S6, S7 having null value in the right table. Does it make sense to all of you guys?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now we'll talk about left null join. I'll do multiple examples, nothing to worry, guys. Left null join. Left null join says what? Take the value which is then in left table, not in the right table. To get this value, I copy this. I choose this markdown, paste these values here. Before the last image, I remove everything and I just run. This is a left null join. How will you get left null join? You get the value from the left join table. To get this, a new table called left null. How do you get left null? You can select the same table here. Guys, are you there? Can you
Yes.
see this what I'm doing? Same table here. Then in that you will use reset_index bracket start drop is equal to true.
True.
In this condition, what you want to give here, where student year of experience is null. How do you go for giving this? Select this table here, where you can select the column as year of experience, right? Then square bracket on is null, bracket start close. This is what the condition we have to give. Now, if I call this query over here, it is going to get me the output of what? Left null join only. Does it make sense to all of you guys, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll write right join. Let's understand how to go for right join. Here is an example for right join. Entire part of right common from the left table. Copy this image, go back here, make this to markdown, present it here before the last image, remove everything and run the program. How to get the right join? To get the right join, I'll take the same query as the left join before. I just have to change it to right. When I change it to right, ultimately it is coming as entire record from right table for S8, S9. The values are there, and common from the left table S1 to S5. But S8, S9 is not having information like name, education, experience, gender, education details over here. Does it make sense to all of you guys, everyone? Is this clear? This is for your right join. How to go for right null join? How to go for doing that? For right null join, you want to get the value from here. Select this, mark down, paste this here. You can run. How to get this right null join? Right. So you can call this right null. Tell me guys, what will do here? You will take this table here. In this table, what will write here? Dot reset underscore index bracket start drop is equal to true. Inside this, what you want to do it here? Dot is null bracket start close. The column name which you want to take it, student name, stu underscore name. Now, if the student name is blank, you want to select this here. Ultimately, you want to student information right null, you want to get the output here. Does it make sense how to get the right null join? Everyone? Everyone, are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, what we will do here, we'll do a practical here. So, to start this practical, we'll call this arch merging practical. Okay. In this merging practical, what I will do, I'll take this employee details, I'll take this employee experience. I want to merge these two tables, right? So ultimately, what I want to achieve here, given these two tables, employee details and employee experience. There are two tables, right? This is your left table. This is your right table. The left table name is what? Employee details. And this is called right table called employee experience. Okay. So guys, I got to apply it here. Is the left table, the right table is given. What is the common field in both the tables? What is the common field in both the tables? Employee ID.
Employee ID.
So I take employee ID is the common field. Okay. How many records are common in both the tables? Can anyone tell me? Up to what records are common? I can see this is 61 to 69 is not here. Yes or no?
Yes.
72, 78 is not in the left. Now this is called uncommon records. Now this is called, what do you call these guys here? Uncommon records from the left table. Now this is where you see as what? These are the common values. Does it make sense to all of you guys, everyone? Clear? Now we want to go for merge these two tables. How many records will come under inner join? If I ask you this question, guys, when you go for merging these two data sets, how many records will come?
13.
So let's do it here. We'll go for inner join. We'll go for full join. We'll go for left join. We'll go for right join. We'll go for unmatched join. We'll go for left null join. We'll go for right null join. Can you tell me how many records will come for these values if you go for getting it over here? How many records will come in our join?
13.
13 record.
You're saying how many records? How many records will come, guys?
14. 14, sir.
14. Okay. How many records will come under full join?
32.
This is 9. This is also given 9. So how many records will come under full join?
32.
32.
32.
Left join, how many records will come? What is common? 14. What is not
23.
common from the left? 23.
23.
Right join, how many records will come? What is common? 14. What is not common?
23.
23. Unmatched join, how many records will come?
18.
18. From left 9, right is 9. Left null join, how many records will come?
9.
9.
Right null join, how many records will come?
9.
9.
Right. Now let's do one thing. When we'll say practical, let's take this example and do it over here. Okay. So we'll be going for selecting this, mark down before the last. Is that clear now? We want to go for merging these two tables to see the output. Now, first we'll go for inner join. How do you go for inner join, guys? We need to import this file, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Employee details and employee experience. We want to import this file. To import this file, what will you do here? We'll go back. We'll look for the code which we used for importing the data. This is the code. So first thing is that import this data, right? So first we'll go for importing the data, which is called employee details, and second one is called employee experience. How do you want to print this? By employee details and employee experience. What the sheet name you want to add here? One is called rename employee details here. Second one is called rename employee experience here. Once you run this program, what you see, both the tables are coming, correct? Right? Now, when you say I want to go for inner join, what will I write first? Import pandas as pd, import numpy as np. What is your left table here? What is the left table, guys? What is your right table here? Employee experience. Can you tell me what is the common field? What is the common field, guys? And I'm asking you.
Employee.
Right. Now, what you want to get here? Employee information. How would you go for getting this? pd dot merge bracket start. What is the left table?
Employee details.
What is the right table?
Employee experience.
Employee experience. Yes or no, guys? Everyone. Now, what is the next thing you'll write here? How? Inner.
Inner.
On. What is the common field?
Employee ID.
Employee ID.
And you will say print with what? Employee information. Run this query. Does it give the output for 14? Everyone, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now you'll go for full join. How do you go for doing this? What light here? Only the outer. Does it come? 32 records are coming. Everyone, yes or no? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we'll go for next is called
Next.
unmatched join. How will you go for the unmatched join? What query we will write here? We'll take the same query, however, to get employee information with unmatched. What will you do here? This table dot. What you will write here, guys?
Is not.
Yes.
Mhm.
Reset
Reset
index.
underscore drop is equal to correct. Inside this, what you want to achieve, guys, here from this table, either way, the company information is missing or department information is missing. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. So, how do you write this? You will be writing the program bracket start, bracket close. Now, when you say bracket start and the bracket close, what does it mean? Then also I have to put a bracket start and close for both. In this case, I'll take this table where I'll be taking the column name dot is null. What is the column name? I'll take it here. Either way, department from this table company. So I can call this field name as company is null, or I can take it over here where I can say department is null. Now if I go for printing this, it should be happening 18 records. Is this clear to all of you guys? How this unmatched works?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now we'll talk about how to go for left join. So let me start with left join. In this left join, I just have to write what? Left. I get the output of total 23 records, entire part of left and common from the right, which is coming. Now to go for left null join. What will you do, guys, to get the left null join? You will take the same query. However, you'll create employee information underscore called left underscore null. How? From this table, you want to take it here. When you say I want to go for the left null join, what my question from this table, I will be taking the same table where I want to look for the column. Which column I look for? If it is a left null,
Company.
department.
Department.
So I'll be putting it here as a department dot is null bracket start close bracket close. I'll write ignore underscore or reset underscore index. Reset underscore index is a function where you write drop is equal to 2. Now if you run this program, you see the output is coming for left null join of 9 records. A record in the left table, but not in the right table where department is missing, education is missing, experience is missing, and salary is also missing. Is this clear to all of you guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
right? Now we'll talk about right join. So how would you go for getting this value for right join? In this, you can simply write print employee information, only you have to change it to right. That means entire part of right is going to come here and common from the left is going to come. So entire part of right means it is coming with department education, experience salary for all. From the left table 570 to 578, you are missing the information like company, gender, age, and state code for this. That is what you get the output for right join. To get the output for right null join, right null join. How to go for getting this output for right null join, guys? Here, what do you write here? You tell me. You have to find out what company is null. So how to write this program here, guys? To get
Mm.
right null. What write here? Taking this table, again this table, column. Column name is what? Company is null brackets are close, square bracket. Then it is set underscore index is equal to bracket start drop is equal to what? True. If you run this query for the right null, did you get the output is coming? Where I got the error? Can anyone tell me?
Sir, company, I
Starting with
think
that.
company is
Yes. Does it make sense? Only these many IDs in the right table whose company, gender, age, state code is missing. That is how the right null join values are coming. Does it make sense to all of you guys, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Right? Now, we'll talk about one more example. Okay? One more example is saying here, we'll take two data sets and we'll try to achieve as much as we can out of that. So, shall we go ahead with this example now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay? So, let's do this example here. So, I'll say it was merging practical 1. Now, let's say example 2. In this example 2, what I want to take here, I want to take performance data for January, who are default, who are non-default, performance data for February, who are default and non-default. Now I'll take these two data sets. I want to do this merging and get some answers out of it. I want to go for performance 2020 January, performance 2020 February. So how to go for getting this data here? Let me go ahead and clear this window. I'll go for importing the data. Right. This is what I will say per 2000, 2020 January, per 2020 February, sheet name this, and this is 2. I can go for printing this table here. I get my output here. Now I'll go for question number 1. Get the account, get the account numbers who are whose status remains same in Jan and Feb. So this is the question which has been asked to answer now. Get the account number whose status remains same both Jan and Feb. Now how to answer this question? Are you getting this, guys? What you'll do here? You write
not join.
pandas as pd, import numpy as np. You have a left table. What is the left table? For 2021. You have a right table. What is the right table? 2020. What is the common field? In both the table, what is the common field, guys? It is account number. Right. Now, ask for the question given at the top. So let me put this question this way. get the account number whose status remains same for both the months. So how will you go for getting this output from the table? What comes to your mind, guys?
Inner joins. Inner join.
You like what? Performance, Jan and Feb. pd dot merge. Left is going to be this table. Right is going to be this table. Right? How is going to be what?
Inner.
In
Inner.
on is going to be what, guys?
Account number.
Account number. Now you close the bracket. You call this output as coming as what? Print to this. So ultimately you get your output which is coming from both the tables, which is common in both. The question is what? Question is
Status
what?
is same for
Status
Jan and
is same. So how will you get this answer now?
status X is equal to status Y.
So what condition you will be writing here to get this output that is what I want to know. How will you pull this output which I am looking at?
Where?
How will you give this condition? How will you
Select.
give this condition? Can we give this condition same table?
Yes.
Okay,
Status.
right.
X and Y.
So let me go for creating this as version 1. Okay, where I want to give a condition that should be meeting to get the output. So how will I go for doing this? I'll say this table, bracket start, bracket close, reset underscore index, bracket start, drop is equal to true.
True.
Inside this, what you want to do here, guys? You want to take this table, right? Close the bracket start. In this table, the column name which you want to take it, that is called status X. Yes or no? Right? Are you getting this, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now the condition you want to give it here is equal to y. Correct? Does it work? My question, does it work, guys? Everyone. What do you say? Will it give me the output?
Should be double equals to.
Yes, it is
Exactly.
double equals to, sorry. Does it give the same result?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now I have a question to you. The question is, get the account number whose status was default in Jan and non-default in Feb. So how to answer this question, guys?
Not equal to. Status X not equal to status Y.
So you'll be going for this. Question number 2. Now you're saying that they were default in Jan, non-default. So how would you give this condition where the status was is equal to?
D.
It is D. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Ampersand, bracket start. This is equal to
And D.
ND. Right? Bracket close. So already we have to close this in 2 brackets. Does it make sense to all of you guys, everyone? Is it the same
Yes.
result is coming? Default and non-default? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. Right. Tell me, question number 3. Get the account number in Jan and the status is missing in Feb. How to answer this question? From this query. You'll go for what? The question answer is what?
Left, sir.
Left. Okay. Run this query first. You get this output that these many account number whose status is missing here. What light here?
Status Y is null.
Right. This query where you take this table where the column name is what? Status y, right? Bracket close, dot is null, bracket start, close, then reset underscore index, bracket start, drop is equal to true. Yes or no? Everyone,
Yes, sir.
does it come? It is coming. Yes or no, guys, everyone? Right? Now the last question. Control C, Control V, Control 4. Right? Get the account number. Status came from non-default to default in Feb. How to get this answer? How to get this answer, guys? What will write here? Is the syntax same? Or is it going to change?
Change, sir.
What will change here? What is that will take it here? Coming from D to ND to D. What light here? Is equal to
ND.
ND. Right? Then what is the next condition is coming?
Status y is equal to
So
d.
you have to close this bracket here. Then you have to go for copying this using as what? Ampersand to paste this and close the bracket here. Yes or no? This is going to be default. This is going to be status y. Makes sense? Is it right?
Sir,
Guys,
February month filter we should apply.
status y, na?
Okay, yes, sir.
If you run this query, does it come? Those are non-default, they become default. Clear now, guys, how to go for merging datasets?
Yes, sir.